Cancer, what's up? I will find out. Okay, let me find out all about this. Let's see. I hope everything's going awesome for you. Oh no. That guy wanted to come out. I guess I'll let it. Yeah, let's see what the current energy is for the Cancer Collective. What's going on with your bad selves? Let's talk about it. Alright, so, let's see. Okay, so, I see you here in this Three of Pentacles, kind of being placed in a leadership role in people's lives. Like, people look at you like a leader, they come to you for advice, they want to talk to you about stuff. They feel like you've got sound advice for them, you know? In some way, you're a leader. Page of Wands. Good news is coming in for you, right? This guy kind of looks like a pimp. Just saying. So you might be kind of in that energy of feeling maybe a little bit, lording over people. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But I mean, there's like a sense of feeling like you're a little bit above others. So maybe tone that down just slightly. With, Four of Wands in reverse, you know, in the imagery here, because I really read on intuition a lot here. There's like a happy couple in their castle and all that. And in the reverse, it's kind of like you're walking away from something, or you have walked away from something, because it comes down to the Six of Swords also, where this like woman and child, and this man, woman, and child, they're kind of like, going away, right? They're running away. They're very guarded with all these swords surrounding the woman and child. And, yeah, so it's kind of like this energy of, like, walking away from a situation. Also being in a leadership role. This is a lot of energy at once. It's almost like, I feel like you're in the energy of like, I don't need all that extra shit. I'm great at taking care of myself, you know? Let's see. So, Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. The only reason I said kind of lording over people is because this guy's like standing on a bench to specifically place himself in a higher position than these other people. Or you just might simply be in a higher position. Elevated from the rest. Yeah. Three of Wands tells me that you had options here, in regards to something. And I see two wands behind your back, and you just grabbing the one and looking forward and not really looking back at the other wands, right? With the King of Swords, I see you in the energy of cutting people off also. So, I mean, that could be it too. That could be it. Like, you know, kind of being like in that energy of, I'm above this nonsense. I'm above this bullshit. I don't even need that, right? And with the threes and threes, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, gives me the sense that, like, maybe there was, like, options, right? Maybe you had multiple options, multiple partners, perhaps. I don't know. But you had options, and I just kind of see you being like, you know what? I'm above this. Goodbye. Like, you just didn't want to play the game anymore. You didn't want to do that shit. Kind of like, I don't want to be a player no more. Right? I feel that with this pimp energy over here. On this page of wands. I do see good news coming in for you, though, with that. With the King of Swords, I'd see you cutting off people who are just kind of not your vibe, right? People who are just kind of like putting you in a negative headspace or making you feel like they lord over you in some way or have any kind of control over you. Like, you're not allowing people to have control over you, which I respect a lot. Okay, so 4 of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about it. Letting go of an old ideal. Like, you probably wanted something to work out a certain way. You probably did see like a future with somebody here, or a couple people, and you're just kind of like walking away from that idea altogether. Just kind of like choosing your own way. Alright. Telling me to clarify the 6 of Swords first, so I'm going to do that. 6 of Swords. Walking away from something here. 5 of Wands, yeah, because you felt very conflicted. Like, in this imagery, you just see a bunch of guys just beating each other up with sticks. And it's like, maybe they felt like they had to compete for you in some way. Because you did have multiple options here. You did have options. And it's like, maybe they felt kind of like in the energy of competing. Right? And, yeah. So I see it 2 ways. Like, 1, people competing here. And then 2, like, feeling conflicted here, right? And as a clarifier for the 6 of Swords, it's kind of like you're just over it. You're just over this nonsense. You're over all the bullshit. You're just like, whatever. It's stupid. Goodbye. Alright, so 4 of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify that now. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're just done with all the fucking opinions here. You're over other people's opinions. Okay. You know what? Let's spread these out. We're gonna do this a little different. Okay. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. You had multiple options, and I feel like you're cutting out all options. You're like, I'm done. It just seems petty to you. Like, you don't give a fuck about any of their opinions, all their bullshit, drama, anything that's they're trying to bring to the table here. It's like you're just kind of over it. Alright. I feel that. Okay, so 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Let's talk about that. Six of Wands. And this card, or Six of Beasts, sorry. It's like you're no longer just looking with your eyes. You're starting to see with your third eye. I don't know if you could see very well from here. But, yeah, it's like this girl put a blindfold over her normal eyes so she could see with her third eye to really see what was going on here, what was happening below the surface here. Then we also have 666. You know, Six of Beasts, Six of Swords, Six of Wands. Alright, so Page of Wands to the King of Swords. Because you're cutting out unnecessary bullshit, good news is coming, right? So let's talk about that. I don't know, you could have had multiple options with jobs or something. I just kind of see you in the energy of like walking away from those and kind of cutting your own path here. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, I do see you letting go of some like family ideal here. But I feel like you're just not one to want to compete for positions. You don't give a fuck about other people's opinions, you know? And it's like when you are placed higher than them, you're just kind of in a situation of like, you know, you don't like that energy either where people start changing and acting different towards you when, you know, so we see Judgment here, right? Judgment really talks about like the divine overseeing your situation, circumstances, and really making a decision here based on karma dharma, right? And with the Page of Wands coming in with the like good news, I feel like in the King of Swords, you know, it's like saying, yeah, the divine is overseeing your situation, and if you let go of whatever this nonsensical energy is, like all this melodrama and giving a fuck about people's opinions, if you let go of all these options that don't serve you, you're really like you're bringing in good news, right? You're going to be taken care of. You'll be fine. You just kind of need to be in that energy of removing shit that does not work. You know, shit that isn't like beneficial to you in your situation right now. Alright. Six of Swords to the Five of Wands. Walking away from the conflict and drama. Strength in reverse. You might be struggling to find the strength to do that. To walk away. To be like done. You know? You might be struggling to find it in you to do that. Or you could be dealing with a really imbalanced Leo. Take it as it resonates. With the Four of Wands to the Four of Wands in reverse to the Six of Wands in reverse. I see here letting go of an old ideal here. Like I don't feel like you're really cut out for that white picket fence like lifestyle, you know? And at this point you don't really give a fuck about anybody's opinions because you know like the direction you're headed is the direction that you're really paving for yourself here. You'd rather be a hustle baby than whatever the fuck anybody else is trying to make of you, right? Like if they're trying to turn you into the housewife, house husband energy, you're like, what? Fuck that. no, goodbye. Or simply if your job is just getting too mundane and it's not really serving your best interest, or maybe you just don't like staying put. You know, the Cancer card in the tarot is the Chariot, right? Cancers don't like staying put. They like movement in their life. They like travel. They like doing things. And that could be part of it. Like, you probably just don't want to fucking stay put. Stagnation erodes your soul. It's like after a while you realize you're like, I want to work for me. And I want to do things for me. I want to travel for me. Like, you know, every fucking Cancer I've ever met, they're always on the road. They're always trying to be somewhere doing something, right? It's like, you know, so I mean, I feel like that's part of it. Like, you just don't want to stay locked down in one place doing the same fucking thing every goddamn day. And at this point, it's like you just see all this drama around you, all this nonsense, all these people and all their shitty opinions, and you're just like, dude, fuck that. You don't even want to participate in that. Okay, so let's go to the Four of Wands in reverse to the Six of Wands in reverse. Seven of Curses. Yeah, it's like you feel like everyone's just kind of being played against each other. It's like, I really feel like it's almost like it's kind of work related, or maybe like, I don't know, there's this energy of somebody like overseeing a game, right? And like a card game, and these people are playing cards against each other, when really the person that is kind of the enemy is the person who's pitting them against each other, right? And it comes back to that job energy of like all this conflict. Like, everybody wants a promotion, everybody wants a raise, everybody's trying to rise up the fucking ladder, right? And it's like, when they're sitting there beating each other up with sticks to get there. And with this Seven of Curses, it's kind of like this guy's like, it reminds me of like a corporation, right? Like, they're sitting at the top and they're like, haha, look at these damn fools fighting over this, you know, fighting over fucking pennies. And it's like, that's the energy I'm seeing here. And I feel like you're just kind of like, it's causing you to make some decisions. You want to walk away from that situation. So, let's drop some oracles. Let's give you some advice. Or simply some messages. Sometimes it's just messages. Let's find out. Okay. So, I'm gonna kind of put it here. Okay, not a lot of love cards came out. Perhaps it's a union with somebody that you're not really, or like you're just in like a living situation with somebody here. I do feel like you have like a sense of togetherness with somebody, but at the same time, it's not like there's a lot of love in it, right? And the reason I'm saying that is with the Black Wand's redemption, it's like, I feel like you're in the sense of being very guarded and trying to protect your energy, right? With give and take, I see like there needs to be like a balance here between the give and take, right? We have independence in reverse, right? The opposite of independence, codependence. And so, but I almost see like co-inhabitants, you know? It's like you walked away from like all these options, right? To go into another situation where you felt safe, right? Where you felt like it was okay. And then with the unity here, it's like I do see you like kind of in union here. And perhaps that's where the conflict is coming from. Perhaps that's where like this, you know, and you're thinking back like, oh, I had all these options, I had all this, but you let go of these options to protect your energy with the King of Swords. You walked away from them because you needed to. And I feel like there's like this energy of like being kind of afraid to do it alone, right? Or like not really wanting to do it alone. Like kind of like just kind of that energy of like you want somebody there. And at this point, I feel like you're making sacrifices because you're just like in the state of settling, right? Whatever the case is, you're Cancer, okay? You are born to survive. You're born for it. You're born for greatness. I think settling is a terrible idea. That's my personal opinion. It's not what the cards are saying. Well, it's kind of what the cards are saying because it is bringing you some sort of conflict here. It's not what you want with the Four of Wands in reverse. This is not like the ending to your story that you're like, this is what I wanted. It's kind of that energy of like, this is what I'm settling for. And I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like that. It just kind of feels like lonely. I almost feel like you're more alone in this than you would be in any other situation. There's no love, right? There's not like that desire here. And maybe there is a kid involved, you know? Maybe there's like a woman going away with her child here. And the way that this woman's, I mean, that kind of looks like it's in the shape of a child, like in a stroller, you know? So there's like a possibility that maybe you're settling because like of a family dynamic here or something. But I just don't get the sense that that's what you want. Well, I hope you sort this out. I know better than to tell a Cancer what to do. I know better. I will never tell a Cancer what to do. I will tell you that should you decide to walk away, should you decide to cut this out, good news will come to you. You know? That's what I'll leave it at. Good news will come to you if you choose to have a little faith and just kind of like cut the cord, you know? Because I'm free falling, you know, like free fall a little bit. It's liberating. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. Namaste. I love you all. I'll catch you on the next one.